Good morning, guys.
Did you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you never even knew that there's a universe inside of you.
I woke up early for my husband when he got off of work so we can just like chill, you know.
I'm not showing you. Oh my gosh, my face is getting so fat.
And I want cereal, but there's no milk and I don't want to go to the store. Well, probably the store's not even open right now too. Out to like a little topic, right? Something about like if somebody doesn't reach out to you, it's their job. Well, technically it was the parents. It's their job to reach out to you, and if they don't, then like, oh well, type of thing. Something like that. You know, it's not that I'm best friends with my other parent or anything like that. It's just I said like in life in general, like you have the power to want something to be done. You can make that step too. And other people commented and were like, yeah, you know, but I've made that step so many times and I've reached out to them. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is like you tried, and you could go through life knowing that you tried and you did your part. That's the thing. I guess you could say I at least want to try and to make something happen, and at least like in the end I know I did my part, even if you didn't put into it. Like at least I know I tried. And I can't say that I didn't because I did. So then there's nobody else to blame. But how would you know if you don't try and make that step first? Just ask my husband if he thinks I'm cute like this. He didn't say anything, but I'm surprised he's still with me because your girl be looking lusted. So this morning I was thinking, what's gonna be the challenge for today? Last night I actually thought about it before today, but that's like the poly chat and they were thinking, and I'm like, wait a second, I remember. So today, talking about how we need to face our fears. Majority of the reason why we don't succeed is because we're scared. Scared of something. We're unsure of something. We're unsure of the future and where it's going to take us. Something is holding us back. Most of the time, that is fear. Okay, just like any other day, we're doing a little vlog and I'm going to go about the day and telling you guys how to go against your fear. The best way to face my fear is literally facing it head on. It might be anxious, nerve-wracking in the beginning. It might give me anxiety in the beginning. It really might, and I might be like, fudge, like I'm gonna die. Just like when you go on a roller coaster and you feel like you're gonna die, but you know what? When you go through that roller coaster, you're feeling like you're gonna die, and then you feel amazing, and then afterwards you're like, whoa, that was awesome, right? In life, it's kind of like that. You're really scared, you're really anxious about to go on that roller coaster, and then you're going through it and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I got off. And then you're going, you know, you're almost done with it and you're starting to feel amazing, and at the end you're happy that you did it and you're happy that you overcame that fear. I went through a lot of things in life that I've needed to overcome my fears for, and honestly, like just going straight on, head on, or you could even do it like, you know, slowly. Everybody has their own pace, but as long as you do it and as long as you try to face your fear, you will get there, and then you'll be looking back like, man, I'm not as anxious as before because I already did it and I realized it wasn't that bad. For example, if you're worried about your future or like where your future is going to take you, remember, nobody really knows where their future is going to take them. Yeah, you might have a plan and you might have like a little blueprint of it all, but in the end, things in life are gonna happen before you reach that destination. You reach that time in your life, and a lot of things are gonna happen to maybe it might feel like it's life altering, and because it's not a part of your plan. Remember in life, you're never gonna know what really happens or what's really for you unless you take a risk. And in order to take a risk, you gotta face that fear and just let things happen. Obviously, if it's like a part of your plan or middle of like what you're wanting in life, because in the end, like everybody settles for one thing. Either you settle to not take risk and then your life is just like a blah 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 blah, and like you did everything with your life, but there's always gonna be something missing that you wish you could have done. You know what? Do that thing. Do those things and still have your goal in the future, because there's gonna be a lot of things that you want to try in life that doesn't add up to where you want to be necessarily. So in a way, you got to be able to fit that into where you want to be and still make it happen. Who knows? Maybe the plan that you picked out for yourself in the long run, it ain't for you. You don't know that until you go through things in life, until you take some risks. People have an abundant amount of possibilities and so many paths that you can take, and it may be overwhelming. Remember, with each path, there's gonna be risks. So you gotta be ready to take those risks. Yeah, it's scary. It's freaking fine to think about sometimes because you don't know where it's gonna lead you. All I'm saying is don't make dumb decisions, but if it's something that's gonna move you forward, has some rationality in it, go for it. Go for it. It's life. We don't know where it's gonna take us in years, you know what I'm saying? A good example, since I'm in our car. I used to be scared of driving and I never wanted to drive. I always wanted my husband to drive, but then he would make me drive sometimes and I would throw these fits and I'd be like, oh, I don't want to drive because I was scared of like other cars. Thing is, you guys, I'm here in Iowa, so I was really scared to drive like on a regular highway. Man, I think it's funny now because now I drive everywhere. Like right now I'm about to drive my mom somewhere, and yeah, you just gotta start doing it and like face your fears even though you don't want to. Like the more you do it, the more that you will get comfortable. And like right now, I'm not scared of driving anymore, though more fatalities are in driving than in airplanes. But you know, you can't think about that, right?
Always try harder, no matter who it is for, no matter if it's you're cleaning the toilet or whatever, in a job or whatever. You always have to do more, do better. Somebody's always gonna be thanking you. You might not hear them, you might not, you know, when you're trying to guide people and they don't want to do it. You already told them how to make things better for themselves. But if they don't want to listen, then it's not your fault that they're not listening. You just have to worry about you and keep on going positively. But if that person doesn't want to listen to you, they want to become losers, they want to stay losers. Losers is not a bad word. Losers became a bad word when people don't do nothing about it to raise themselves
So they get
from what
offended.
they are. Yes. I don't want to have loser kids. I don't want to feel like a loser anymore. I don't want to be that because that's what I was taught all my life. I was always bashed down because of my weight, bashed down because I was a girl, bashed down because like, your dad used to beat the shit out of me. I've always been violated and told I was not worthy when I'm worthy and more.
And you just gotta know that and just keep going and don't let those people bring you down.
Don't ever let anybody tell you how you have to feel. Then I tell myself, this is what they're seeing now. But later on, they're going to be like, whoa, she did a change. You know, she's not what she used to be. Be what I am. Right now, I'm a better person now than what I used to be before because obviously things are getting better.
What you do today is gonna make yourself better tomorrow.
Every day.
And that's what people have to realize too, is that you gotta make that change today or else it's never gonna happen for you.
I
like
listen to
5 years
motivational
down the
speakers
line,
every
you're gonna be in
day,
the same
every day.
spot.
If you really think about it, you're like, whoa, I needed somebody to tell me that. I needed somebody to tell me
That you
No.
need to get off your butt
was told
and
today-
start doing something.
I was told.
Guys, it's that time of night where I gotta edit this video. You guys heard right now a little snippet of my mom
Hi. Hello.
giving her little 2 cents. You know, we were talking and stuff. I had her listen to my previous motivational video. She said I sounded like the motivational speakers that she listens to. I'm like, cause that's my mentality, Mom. But like I always say, it's not a rough life.
It's not
It's a rough moment.
You'll get past it and
And you will
own
own
it.
it.
Guys and guys, but I'm not yours and you're not mine. You're saying